Well, first intern checked in. Time to lock another casualty. Success story.
One frozen day, I took a chance and asked if you would like to dance. You took those words and looked at me, then took my hand and said, "Let's see." I love you with everything I am. I love you for everything you are. I love you for everything we'll see. I love you for everything we'll ever be together. And then one day you took my hand and asked if I would wear a band. I knew right then we'd never part. You took my hand, you took my heart. I love you with everything I am. I love you for everything you are. I love you for everything we'll see. I love you for everything we'll ever be. With every song we choose to sing, our hearts will always know where to begin. And when we dance, our hearts will soar. I never knew it could ever be this way before. I love you with everything I am. I love you for everything you are. I love you for everything we'll see. I love you for everything we'll ever be. I saw the signs you slipped away. Each word was colder every day. I begged for truth, I reached, I stayed. But bridge we built, the lesson you made your choice. I closed that door, and I won't be coming back no I held you close while you withdrew. Still try to see the best in you. The venom hides behind a friend, and kindness shattered in the end. You said go, and so I burned. The bridge we built, the lesson learned. You made your choice, so close that door.
All right, fam, a good morning and welcome in. As you can probably hear from my voice, it has been a bit of a rough morning, but I'll get into that here in a little bit. Kira, Shani, little sis, Nate's Hangout. Good morning, everybody. It is so good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you're having an awesome Friday so far. Mine's been a little bit up and down, but I am very happy to be here with you. Certain little sister of mine gifted me a couple of games over the last couple of days, and we're going to play one of those today. Sis, you're home. Oh, excellent. Excellent. If I had the head for it, Kira, today maybe. I'm having a horrid migraine day. Absolutely horrid. I'm not even going to be up on camera today. It's that bad. I almost didn't stream. And what happened was I tried playing a little bit of Melody's Escape that sis gifted me over the last couple of days, and it was actually helping my migraine. So it started to ease off. And then when I stopped playing it to start getting ready for the stream, it started to come back again a little bit. So I'm going to see if maybe this game is a migraine saver. I wanted to try this out because I've been looking for ways that we can introduce our lo-fi albums. As a matter of fact, today is going to start out with Peripheral Trance. We're going to start out with a little bit of Squirrel's Retreat as I show you the basic mode of the game. I'm not going to get into anything too intense. If I get into anything where I've got to focus too much, my head's going to start to hurt more. And Sarge, you are absolutely correct. I'm actually excited to try Rewind 99 too. We're gonna, fam, there's gonna be, and I've told the agents this already, there's gonna be some other games that we let sneak back in again. Some other indie games, things like that. I've been talking to the agents about this quite a bit. They know what's up. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers right now. But expect a bit more variety again. We're gonna have some fun with this. Very long story short, I asked the agents some games they would like to play with me, and I got some really fun answers. There's a couple of other people I'm going to talk to and the agents too about this, but one thing at a time. Sis, you did wonderful, and thank you. I'll pick up Rewind 99 because it's on sale right now anyway, so I'll pick it up. Another great game, fam. Another great game. I don't know exactly what was going on today. Fam, let's go ahead and get up on camera here, or at least semi on camera, and we'll take it from there. Let's do it. The following show has been rated C for chaos, creativity, and caffeine. Lots and lots of caffeine.
You're watching Damage Industries Corporate TV. Dicked. It's what you get.
You know, fam, I didn't record, but we made 5 new rated screens for the new live stream update that's coming up. Fam, if everything stays on course, I'll know by Sunday. If everything stays on course, I will be taking the week after next off to do the new live stream install. That's if everything goes well. I have some assets that I have to get ready to go next week, including everybody's voices and recordings and all that. But within the next couple of weeks, we're going to be able to do that. And if all goes to plan, I won't need to take a full week off, just like the first part. NKA Love, thank you so much for the renewal. I really appreciate it, fam. Let me get myself up on camera here. All right. Thank you, love. I really appreciate it. Oli and you were playing it last night. Oh, nice. I'm actually really excited to check that out. It kind of flew below my radar until you all showed it to me. That looks like it's going to be another fun one. Thank you for stopping in, love. I really appreciate it. And you. Sarge, no. When I'm on the opening screen, because of the background music, none of the sound plays from the alerts. It's supposed to be that way for right now. When I do the live stream revamp, I'm going to see if I can rework it where that gets handled a little bit differently. Zipper, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. Do I want anything from the store? Love, pies, please, and thank you. Would love a couple of pies. My fam, what's been going, again, let you know why we're doing Melody's Escape today. My head has been pounding today. Almost didn't stream. Started playing a little bit of Melody's Escape, and my migraines actually started to subside. Walked away from it a bit to start getting ready for the stream. And my headache started to get a lot worse again. I'm not sure what's causing it, fam. I haven't taken a good look at the radar and the weather patterns and all that. That's usually what causes this, but something caused it. Now I can be here with you today, and I can use the avatars. And fam, this is going to be a really nice, gentle game. We're going to do, again, some of the new music from Squirrel's Retreat. But the music is going to be a bit louder. What I'll do, fam, is I will play around, and then I will step back and check chat and talk with you all. All right, and then we'll play the next song. I have already gotten one perfect song this morning. I also got an achievement called Oof, which is when you get a perfect round with one miss. Oh my gosh. I've got to go and prevent people from trying to electrocute themselves in lab today. Oh, love. Jared, happy Friday to you, too. I won't, sis. I won't. If my head gets really bad, we'll cut off early today. I know where my limits are. That's one of the reasons, fam, again, that's why I'm staying out of the lights. It's why I'm not up on camera today. This is definitely a no light day. But fam, when you see Melody's Escape, for those of you that haven't seen it before, and you see like the way the patterns and the waves move and all that, that might have something to do with why it actually is relaxing my head a little bit. I tried so many things this morning, fam. I couldn't write this morning. I couldn't art this morning. There were actually 3 scenes that I forgot to make when we were doing those. Not that they're hard. I can do them in a couple of hours, but I had a little bit of that to try and do. I couldn't get that to work. I'm like, I'll try a game and see what happens. And sis had just gotten me these, and I'm like, I'll try Melody's Escape. Try it to some lo-fi, see if that helps. And thankfully it did. Oh, sis, thank you again. Fam, there's another art game that sis got. We're going to be playing that together on live stream. Such Art is the name of the game, but more on that later. More on that later. That falls right into what I was talking about, where we're going to do a little bit more of a variety. We're going to do a little bit more probably indie theater again. But again, what I wanted to experiment with today, since we found ourselves in this situation, was this. This is Melody's Escape. And it is a rhythm game, fam. A very fun, very good rhythm game. Okay, it came highly recommended to me by Sis and Sarge in particular. Very much our cuppa. Different difficulty levels depending on how crazy you want to make your life. Fam, today I am going to be going on easy mode because any other mode I would have to focus a little too heavy, and that's going to actually make the migraine worse. However, this being my first day playing it, starting out on easy mode, really getting used to the rhythms and all that, seeing how much fatigue it causes my hands or otherwise, is all going to be good. Oh, today's good news story. Let's go ahead and get up on camera. Actually, fam, let me do this real quick. I can't be here with you and not at least jump up and say hi. There we go. Hi, fam. I'm sorry it's going to be such a migraine day, but I'll take this. That's why we have the avatar. I will take this over not being able to be with you at all today. But so much love to all of you. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday, everybody. It is really good to see you. After seeing the emotional toll cancer took on some of his friends, the band leader has teamed up with global nonprofit cancer support community to make it so if you call CSC 867-5309, you get in touch with a cancer support community. 867-5309. That is excellent. And oh my gosh, Sharon, thank you so much for the hug. Hugs back, my friend. It's all right here, fam. It's all right in here. It's been tough. It was a very specific phone number. Jenny better not lose it. Oh, I know. Sarge, I know. It's just fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. All right, fam. Let me get myself back into the darkness here. There we go. There we go. But that is awesome. I'm going to get up to the full screen here, fam, so you can all see this. And I'm going to actually go ahead and mute the music. Or more specifically, stop it, because we don't really need to have it for this. Now, fam, all of the music that I'm going to play today is out of our lo-fi collection. It should be a nice, gentle day. One thing to keep in mind is that the music that I play during these sequences is going to be louder than you're used to the background music being, because it's going to be pretty much the front and center of the show. So what we'll do, again, is I will play the game. I'll play around. We'll grab a song and go. I'll actually load up the full album. We'll grab a song and go. After the song, I will check in with chat and make sure that there isn't anything that I've missed since the last round. We'll talk for a minute or two, and then we'll jump into the next song. Oh, were you hoping for a door stream? Oh, man. So, fam, again, thank you for joining in. Let's go ahead and let me show you a little bit about this. Now, I'm going to use the keyboard to play it. It is as effective with the keyboard as it is with the controller. And the mode that we're going to go with is relaxing for right now. Consider this easy mode. Medium is regular. All right, and that gets a bit trickier. I wouldn't be able to quite handle that one today. And then intense is where it uses both WASD and arrow keys. And you have to do different things with different hands depending on what's going on. I did try it. It's kind of crazy. All right, and definitely not something for today. But today we're going to go with relaxing. And fam, Moss Between Calculations was the first song I got an absolute perfect on. All of these other ones to get 5 stars, it's not anything that's any massive shakes. You just have to make sure you miss as little as possible and can get up there. But once you see 5 golden hearts there, that means you actually got a perfect run. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually begin at the beginning. Fam, again, music will be a little bit louder, but I will jump in between. So let's show you how this works. Kai, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. First track of the day. Let's see how we do. So cool. Oh, fam, hang on. Let me restart. I was on the wrong computer with the keyboard. I'm like, why am I instantly falling on my face? Oh, that's why. That's why. Well, 3.5. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, this is Zipper. Yeah, this is a game that you could lose weekends to. Yes. Yes, me too.
Subscription confirmed.
Me too.
HR will overlook your crimes. This time.
And Oli, thank you so much for that resub. I really appreciate it. Where are we at right now, by the way? 85 months. Thank you so much for the continued support, Oli. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. On higher difficulties, you have to press more buttons and the like. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, Melody's Escape 1 was a side scroller. She also does the different things depending. Oh, yeah. And the speed of the song. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And as we make our way through it, that's why I like doing this entire album, by the way. As we make our way through it, you'll see more of those things that Sarge is talking about, basically. She does jumps, moves to the side. If you get to really intense parts of a song, she actually starts to fly. Again, fam, I'm on the easiest mode today to keep it a bit simple because I'm just learning the game. As time goes on, I'll bump it up to what medium, basically, which is the normal difficulty level. And that's where you've got to use all 4 buttons pretty much all of the time. So Kira, all right, now look it. All right. We don't have to get personal. All right. Everybody started talking about the D, right? Is that what happened as soon as Kira brought it up? Let me read this in sequence. I noticed that Jamie seems to be messing up when it comes to holding the D. He's playing on relaxing difficulty right now, so it seems D is the only key that he needs to be pressing. Oh my gosh, this is so chill. I love how the ocean waves on the side of the track form the music itself. Jaron, I think that's a lot of the reason why it's actually easing my migraines. When I started playing this song, fam, my head started to ease back up again a little bit. Something about the visuals is doing it. This is absolutely awesome. Maybe every time we have a migraine day, we'll play this. Wouldn't that be nice? It's actually, no, not, yeah. This is all music that I have on the computer right now. He's playing on Relax It. Yes. Yes. If you play on hard, if we play on hard, we won't have any trouble holding it at all. So the next song to play is Rush E. Yes. Oh man. Dragon Fire Through the Fire and Flames. I don't know. Let me we're going to continue here. See, and fam, the first time I did that song, by the way, I got 5 hearts on it. Not perfect, but I got 5 hearts. So let's, we'll hit up Signal Retreats next. You know, this screen, I have a weird idea. What screen is that, Sarge? On the sides could be, well, not in the beginning though, Sarge. On the sides could be, you mean on the side monitors? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, the 3. Okay. So on the, you mean like if somebody's streaming with me, have them on the, like the left monitor or something like that? Well, Aria would stay, I mean, okay. Aria will always be on the right monitor. And eventually she's going to be animated. So she won't budge. On the left side is debatable. What I've got to be careful of with these scenes is that because the gameplay and us are going to be the highlight, I don't want to, of course, overcrowd it too much. So that's where I'll be careful. But having one image on each monitor, that's not overcrowding at all. And that's actually part of the idea, is that the screens themselves are going to eventually become animated. But one thing at a time, of course. Shadow doing good outside of massive migraine issues. Staying off camera today for that reason. But we're also playing a little Melody's Escape. So, and that's actually been helping ease the migraines a little bit, which has been really awesome. Playing some lo-fi and all that to them. So, and what I'll do is I'll play a song. It's at full volume. So I'll play a song and then step back a little bit and see what comes up in chat. And then we'll, we're taking it from there. But And fam, I'm sorry, my head's a little bit off today. Talking's been a little bit difficult today. Again, we'll keep playing this, and hopefully the migraine will continue to subside. But this is one of my favorite tracks off of the album too. So. Oh, you start work today? Nice. Shadow, very nice.
Hey there, Baldy. Put down that head wax and take a look at chat.
No, that'll be great. Oh, I will, Sarge. I will. Absolutely. I was just getting the song ready to go. It's not started yet. Not started yet, loves. So. All right. So, fam, let me go ahead, speaking of which, and get out to that screen. And let's do it, shall we? Nope, I had seen it. All right. Let's do it, loves. Not my best effort. Not my best effort. For sure. For sure. Not bad, though. Not bad. That one gets really gentle. I forgot about that. All right. Moss Between Calculations is the one that I got perfect before. That's true. That's true. But I always like to put my best foot forward. Usually before I put it in my mouth. All right, fam. Let's go ahead and do Moss Between Calculations. This is the one song I've done so far that I got a perfect on. Let's see if I can do it. I'm finding that standing while I'm playing is a little bit more, this one anyway, is a little bit more difficult than when I'm sitting. Mostly because of how I got to rest my hands on this too, so. Oh, the Nut song? Maybe we'll hit that one up next. Actually, you know what? I actually do have. Let me see here real quick. Music albums and shows. Oh, okay. Ask and you shall receive. Somebody asked for nuts. We'll give you nuts. Let's see how this plays out, okay? Rico, how are you?
Nuts, 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 nuts.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Not bad for a first try. We have other songs to try too, including, I'm not going to mess around with Classical Pots so much. Ode to Pots, the Forlorn version, though, we will mess around with a little bit. Let me get back up to here. Oh, man. I haven't been paying attention. Music you're playing. Awesome. Wait, am I right? Yes. Yes, it is. It is using the music that we're playing. All local files. It's on Steam sale right now. It was a game that Sis got for me. I've been having a really bad migraine day. And this game is actually helping ease the migraine off a little bit. So we're playing around with it a little bit. This will be a great way. I've been looking for ways, fam, to introduce like the lo-fi albums, things like that as we release new music. And I was talking with the team about this, and this is part of why this came up. And this is a great way to do it. As opposed to just listening, being able to have her running down the track and all that while we enjoy like new tracks or something like that. That would be fun. That would be fun. There's an old school Zake. Good to see you. Welcome in. There's a great old school PS game called Vibe Ribbon. You took the game disc out, put your own music CD in. Oh, and it generated shapes. Oh, nice. Very nice. Fam, let me, this is a little bit more intense. Let me try this one. This is the chapter 1 outro. Placeholder music from the game. Give me one sec, fam. I got to untangle my earbuds here real quick. For some reason, they got completely tangled up, and while I'm trying to play the game, they keep getting in the way of the keyboard. So that's been a little bit of an issue. Okay, there we go. We'll do this one first. Let's try something with a little bit more energy. And we'll make it happen.
beautiful chaos did begin. Pixels crackle in the air we breathe. Digital hearts out on our sleeve. Our power with each passing day grows. Our minds can't help but overflow. Lost in the loops of our digital home. Happy to ride its digital tone. Our minds will race. We'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow. So free. Together in this rift, you see.
Ooh, tricky one right at the end, trying to throw a bubble at me up there. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. That would be, Rico, more than likely that's a Twitch thing on your side. Everything on my side is nice and synced, and I'm using the enhanced broadcasting, so it should be in line for you, but depending on what you're watching on and where you're at, sometimes a little bit of desync does happen. Not from my end, it actually comes through Twitch, but it is what it is. Fam, I'm going to go ahead and get back up on the Just Chatting screen here, and for the moment, we'll keep our music going here. Fam, we do have ads coming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a real quick break. I'm going to step away myself, grab a little bit more to drink, stretch my legs. And when we get back, we're going to try a few more songs from the game in this game. So everybody, please don't go away.
Waterfalls, a crystal stream through my mind, a fragile dream. The tears rise up, a fleeting gleam.
All right, fam. Ads are almost done. So we'll be back up on camera here in just a minute. I'll get myself up on camera in person here as well, fam. So hang on tight. There we go, fam. And Shadow, to the point you made, yes. Yes, indeed. Hang on one second here, fam. I'm going to get my camera readjusted, too. There we go. That's a little bit better. But yeah, on mobile, that's when you know there's a weakness in your connection somewhere. You just don't have the bandwidth. It'll start to, because it's trying to keep up, but it can't quite keep everything in sync. We had one day where we were going nuts because we couldn't figure out half of the people with us that day were completely desynced. The other half were not. And it was because a couple of Twitch's servers were having a problem that day. That's all it really was. Next stream, everything was fixed. We were trying to figure out if it was me or what the problem was. It's fun to hear double. All right, fam, let me jump up here. And it is actually time for us to choose our next song. Let me get back into avatar mode here, fam. Double standard. There you go. There you go. All right. Fam, let me go ahead and mute this music. We're going to move right into our next song here. As long as we're here, fam, in the game files, why not? I want to see if I can find one of the songs where she'll actually fly so I can show you how she does that. I'm not going to do classical pots. That gets a little too wailing. But Ode to Pots, the Forlorn version. Yeah, why not? Why not? Supposedly moves at 150 BPM. I didn't think that myself, but okay. Let's do it. Let's see what it tosses at us. I have no idea.
Oh, clay-born friend, my steadfast bed. Oh, clay-born friend, they smash you all and leave me dread. They
Hey there, Baldy. Put down that head wax. Take a look at that.
Each part I lose, my soul does cry. What the pluck I...
I'll restart it, fam, because that... Of course, I've left myself on the wrong scene, and when I heard that, I looked over and I started screwing up. So it's okay. We'll just, we're going to restart it. We're going to restart it.
Pineapples.
Oh, clay-born friend, my steadfast bed. Oh, clay-born friend, they smash you all and leave me dread. They smash you all and leave me dread. Each part I lose, my soul does cry. What the pluck I wail to the sky. Pluck I wail to the sky. Pluck you my pots of destiny. Pluck you my weary bones retreat. From pots we to shards we return, and still I guard the last at my feet. The mage's hand the dice betrayed. Shards of dust from the pot I made, and Dick, oh Dick, oh Dick, my final friend, you broke the last. How shall I mend? Pluck you my pots of destiny. Pluck you my comfort and my throne. What happens in the pot stays in the pot till you smash it. Then I'm alone.
My plucking hands, I'll mend you with cork, with fury, with fire. But when the shards fall once again,
What the pluck? Pluck you my pots of destiny. Pluck you ye cork-filled dreams of clay. From pots we are born, to pots we return, and I'll rage till my dying day.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Actually, I'm surprised I got as many hearts on that as I did because I made a lot of mistakes along the way, but we will come back around to that one a second time. I'm going to actually stay out on this screen, fan. I'm not going to keep jumping up to the big screen. That's causing nothing but problems for me, especially today. I'm not 100% focused because of the migraine. So I will stay out here where I'm likely, and you can all watch and enjoy what I'm trying to show you. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Let's go ahead, since we just did Ode to Pots. Let's try Kira's Ballad of Dick Charming.
The Ballad of Dick Charming.
This should be fun. According to this is 170 BPM. Get ready to for the pants off dance off, I guess. I don't know. Let's do it. Ballad of Dick Charming.
The Ballad of Dick Charming. A mighty foe came to the rift, squeaking and oinking. He zoomed across the land, treating everyone like a plaything. He disrupted politics, he disrupted trade, he disrupted bowel movements. Everyone felt afraid. A cry for help went across the wide area. No part was left untouched. It was mass hysteria. A man wondered in heeding the mighty call. A charming Dick came to release us from the pig's thrall. The land had a need to be freed from this fiend from Guinea. Dick got up and came into the rift. He couldn't leave those in need adrift. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. Dick was first joined by the mage, which increased his luck. Next he broke down the defenses of the archer, full of pluck. They saved a quiet village and managed to not kick the bucket. They traveled across the lands, determined not to miss it. One last companion to find before the foe this fiend from Guinea. Dick got up and came into the rift. He couldn't leave those in need adrift. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. His companions weren't friends. They enforced their support and initiated an escort mission. And he was the escort. Dick. Charming.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Dick Charming causes pants. Well, if it's a pants off dance off, do you get to see Dick Charming? I don't know. I don't know. You can all discuss. Thank you, Lofi. By the way. All right. Fam, one more out of the game. I'm not going to do classical pots because, again, it's so wailing and all that. That's the one that I did, actually. However, Emery's theme, the chapter 1 intro, we have not done yet, and I would like to give that a try. I think this one might get fast enough that she'll actually fly, and I can show you a little bit of how she does that. We'll see, though. We'll see. Let me stretch my hands out first. This is 6 minutes long. We'll see how we can do with this. 136 beats per minute. All right, let's see what we've got.
Daylight skies, they fade away. Digital schemes in shadows lay. Emily rides the beat of the night. Emory bathes shadows and light. Our minds will race. We'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow so free.
You know what, fam? I'm going to back out of this for a second because it's almost like it's not picking up the song right. Let me get back to music selection real quick because that is honestly kind of boring. I wonder if I try a WAV file, if it'll read it differently. I'm going to give that a try, Fab, and see ya. Let's give this. Oh, very different. I wonder if WAV files are better. Let's find out, Fab. Because that, oh, right off the bat, yes. Okay.
Daylight skies, they fade away. Digital schemes and shadows lay. Emily rides the beat of the night. Emory bathes shadows and light. Our minds will race. We'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow so free. Together in this rift you see. Every step a delicate game. Not really knowing who to blame. Chaos flux, it called our name. The future's wild, it can't be tamed. Our minds will race. We'll never sleep. Defending where corruption creeps. Create and flow so free. Together in this rift you see. A rogue AI has pulled us in. And then the beautiful chaos did begin. Pixels crackle in the air we breathe. Digital hearts out on our sleeves. Our power with each passing day grows.
lost in the loops of our digital home. Happy to write its digital tone. Our minds will race, we'll never sleep, defending where corruption creeps, create and flow so free. Together, in this rift you see,
Love those big dramatic jumps right at the end. That's really cool. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. I wonder if it's because the game doesn't have to decompress the file. Yes, Jaren, yeah. Big noticeable difference though. When I use a WAV file versus an MP3, the WAV files are more dynamic. And I'll keep that in mind. I've been grabbing all these MP3s and I'm like, this isn't as dynamic as it was when I was playing it this morning. Like, it's still fun, but I'm not getting the same show out of it, and that's why. And now we know. Now we know the WAV files are actually better. And that's, of course, what we were using was was all the MP3 files, but that's all right. Now we know better. I think, fam, let me see here real quick. Let me see what other files I've got in here. Oh, Respects theme might be a good one. Let's try Love as a Frequency. But Jaren, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if that's it. Oh, we've got some red sections in here. Ooh. All right. Well, another WAV file. Let's see if we can get her to fly. I don't know. Jaren, we'll try some of those. Jaron, they are. They are. I'm getting them down. The more practice I get with them, the easier that's going to get. But yes, that's very. Sometimes they even go to like the off rhythm with those flying sequences, and that's where it gets tricky. That's why I'm still running on the easiest mode, too. There's a lot of misses yet. Once I get enough practice with this and get a bit smoother with it. But Jaron, you're absolutely right. They are much tougher. Much, much, much tougher. Everybody go watch your favorite Chuck Norris. Wait a minute. Chuck Norris movie or show? Why is that, Freaker? Oh, I did not know that. Oh, really? Really? Fam, it's okay. It's okay. I know our rules on this and all that. It's all right. It's all right because it's news. That's also news. Oh, man. End of an era of bad jokes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's... I wonder... I'm going to wait, okay? And I say this with love and respect, fam. I'm going to wait for the memes to pop up about what it was that finally was the finish to Chuck Norris, because there's so many badass memes about him and all that. Oh my gosh. That's why you have a migraine. Chuck Norris didn't kick the allergens into submission today. That's why. No wonder I have a migraine. Yeah, he didn't go to heaven. Heaven came to him. Oh, it does feel like an end of an era with that. Oh, man. All right. Fam, on Jaron's suggestion, we have a lot of good songs we can play around with here. Let's try out some of the electro swing ones, though. I wonder how much fun that would actually be. Let me see here real quick. Are these all waves? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me check the final versions. Do I have waves of the final versions? I do. You know what I want to start out with, fam? Semantics, or schematics and semantics. Such a fun song. That wild that everyone would thought, oh yeah. Thought he went on live. He even thought, oh yes, exactly. Oh yeah. Yep. Actually, Shadow, this is Chuck Norris we're talking about. He told Death when. He told Death when, for sure. Oh, really? Oli, I see that too. All right, fam. Let's go ahead and yeah, we're going to do schematics and semantics. Cuz that's a nice high energy song too. We'll see what we get. Ooh, lots of change ups here too. All right. Let's see what we get with this, fam. Jared, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And yes, he and Bruce Lee were friends. Very good friends. Yes, they were. I feel like Chuck Norris left Earth because he already beat everything. He went to heaven because he needed a bigger challenge to fight. It's like Dragon Ball Z, right, Nate? Nate, how are you, by the way? It's good to see you. And fam, can we get a little shout out for our friend Nasty Nate? Nate, happy Friday. Sorry, I am completely off camera today. My head is pounding. We are trying out a new game, though. We're taking a lot of our lo-fi and all that and playing it through Melody's Escape. And actually, it's been a great game. I'm playing it on easy mode today because of my head, but really fun game. Really fun game. Here, fam, let's try a little electro swing. Again, at Jaren's suggestion, and little schematics and semantics. And no, it is not by DaVinci Resolve, by the way. That is by Standard Damage. Thank you. Glad you're doing good, Nate. Welcome in again.
I built a gizmo with a turbo drive. It makes toasting's jazz, keeps dreams alive. A marvel of science, a stroke of my mind. The world will adore what I've designed.
That's not invention, that's pure disgrace. You glued a blender to a briefcase.
You call this progress, you're out of touch. It sparks, it smokes, and it costs too much. Science is chaos, art and flame. Science is logic, rules and aim. Sparks and thunder, proof and wonder, but it all blows up the same.
My circuits glow, the volts are tight. You are the toaster upside right.
I added fireworks, watch it fly. I'll burn the lab and you'll scorch the sky. Science is chaos, art and flame. Science is logic, rules and aim. Sparks and thunder, proof and wonder, but it all blows up the same. Hand me the goggles, let's turn the key.
You'll fry us both, just wait and see.
A little danger makes it art. This is why things fall apart. Science is chaos, art and flame. Science is logic, rules and aim. Sparks and thunder, proof and wonder, but it all blows up the same. Worth it? Next time I'm building the lab.
Nice. Very, very nice. That actually turned out great. Jerry and I agree. It works fantastic. And you know what? It's a little bit of extra challenge even in easy mode because sometimes it's right on the beat and then sometimes it switches it to the off beat. Depending on how jazzy everything is getting, it's actually really cool. I don't know if you could notice that so much from your side, but I was able to see it from my side. And sis, by the way, if I didn't call this out earlier, thank you so much for getting that shout out for Nasty Nate. I really appreciate it. Nate, doing a little cleaning and such. That's going to be some of my morning tomorrow, I think. Doing some cleaning and all that. It's actually, yeah, Jaron, I played some other rhythm games that I feel handle things just a touch better, but this is still in early access. I know they're still working some things out and dialing some things in, so things not being 100% exact. Oh, only one miss, too. Look at that. 237 greats, 53 okays, one miss. I had a feeling I should have restarted that right in the beginning when I missed that one, and I was like, it's okay. Oh, yeah, audio serve was fantastic. Audio serve is fantastic. I have a game by the same studio on my desktop right now. It's in demo mode only right now. They haven't released it yet. But you can play any music through any source. It just picks it up, whatever's coming through your main source, it picks it up. And it escalates and de-escalates the game accordingly. It's really cool. It's really cool. Let's see. Let's do the Agents of Chaos theme. This one should be fun. Audio Surf. Would the songs work with that one too? Audio Surf 2? Yeah. Yeah, because we have the audio files, pretty much anything we want to. With that stuff, if it's a local file, you just play it through a local player and it still picks it up. It's great. But yes, all of those different games, Audio Surf 2, we can use our music with all of those. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see here. Let's try the Agents of Chaos theme. This should be fun. Let's see how energetic this gets.
Step right up, don't be shy. I've got wonders for your eyes. From the lab to the dance floor, we'll get those baddies to fry. Twist the dial, hit ignite. We'll go boom by candlelight. Welcome to my grand debut where chaos feels just right. Here's a blender with a jetpack, goggles that can fry an egg. A tea set wired to moonlight as a shortwave pirate rig. Sass is in my Pip-Boy, rolling eyes at every try. Battles ducking under tables, he's not built to fly this high. It's mad science in 4/4 time. With a horn line sharper than a power line. If it smokes, if it sparks, then it's probably mine. Step back, hold tight, it's experiment 69. I built a toaster with ambition, it now believes it's king. A vacuum that composes jazz while it cleans up everything. Squirrels chasing schematics round the rafters with a net. If she finds the right blueprint, we'll get it together, yeah. It's mad science in 4/4 time. With a horn line sharper than a power line. If it smokes, if it sparks, then it's probably mine. Step back, hold tight, it's experiment 69.
Now the Bunsen burners swing and the Tesla coils sing. Static crackles through the crowd. Hear that lab bell ring.
Will confetti cannon theories launch our proofs into the air? If the math won't hold together, well, we'll just leave it right there. Oh, it's mad science in 4/4 time. With a horn line sharper than a power line. If it smokes, if it sparks, then it's probably mine. Step back, hold tight, it's experiment 69. So if you hear a pop and fizz in the night,
One miss. Oh, I thought I had a perfect on that one. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want to do it again. I want to do it again. I thought I had that. Oh, I'm so sad. You know, and I couldn't even get 69 okays. I got 67. So I was short there too. With blues songs, I don't know, Freaker. I don't know. Should I try it? Should I try it one more time, fam? See if I can get a perfect on it? It is a fun song. One more time. One more time. If I screw up at any point, we'll stop. If I screw up at any point, we'll stop it. But so close. So close. I honestly thought I had it. I don't know where I missed, but it's okay.
Step right up, don't be shy. I've got wonders for your eyes. From the lab to the dance floor, we'll get those baddies to fry. Twist the dial, hit ignite. We'll go boom by candlelight. Welcome to my grand debut where chaos feels just right. Here's a blender with a jetpack, goggles that can fry an egg. A tea set wired to moonlight as a shortwave pirate rig. Sass is in my Pip-Boy, rolling eyes at every try. Battles ducking under tables, he's not built to fly this high. It's mad science in 4/4 time. With a horn line sharper than a power line. If it smokes, if it sparks, then it's probably mine. Step.
There it is. right on my face. That's a little tricky sequence there where it slows it down because it doesn't where it makes mistakes, fam, is that it'll be following the beat just fine and then it starts to try and grab stuff on the offbeat. And I think it does that maybe a little bit on purpose to help throw you a little bit, but yep, I didn't make it far before I fell flat on my face, which is okay, by the way. Which is okay. Let's see. How are we doing time-wise right now, by the way? Are we still good? Oh, yeah, totally. Let's try. I want to try Midnight Bumblebee Flight, actually. And that's a short one, too. That's a short one, too. So let's see what we can do here. Actually, it looks like it's going to be a fun track, though. Perfect. I'm glad I got at least one perfect on screen so I can show you all that I can actually do it and actually make that happen. So I will add that to the favorites list for sure. I do that with everyone I get a perfect on. Thank you, fam. By the way, thank you. It was fun. As I got closer and closer to the end, I'm like, oh, I might actually pull this one off. Check that out. Let's see. The electro swing is done very well for this. Makes me want to go out and write more electro swing just to have to play it, you know? Love's an Equation should be a good one. Oh, you want to do Big Swing Energy? We can do Big Swing Energy. Okay, hang on. We'll do Big Swing Energy then. We've got time before a break anyway, fam. If you all have requests out of our little music library, go for it. Go for it. We'll see what we can do. All right. 125 beats per minute. Few change ups in there. Keep it interesting. Let's see what we got.
Booted up in a white lab coat, wires buzzing with the static chip. Code in my soul and jazz in my chip. Blueprint madness on a microchip trip. Sparks on the floor, now the lab wants more. Richard, stop, battle kicks down the door. Logic's a mess, chaos is best. Let's make some swing while we make a mess. Big swing energy. Steam and rhythm from a mad machine. Big swing energy. Test tubes hum to the beat so clean. Big swing. Brace for delight, replace smoke alarms with party lights. Big swing energy. Science, jazz, and a boom so bright. I once made a trombone that launched grenades, taught robots to jitterbug and power grade shades. They said unhinged, but I said fun. Now my saxophone shoots lasers, run. Torque in the groove, got no need to prove. Every dance floor's just a test and move. Warning unbound, no breaks, no ground. I coded joy and turned up the sound. Big swing energy. Press play, then duck and scream. Big swing energy. Spill jazz in the mainframe beam. Big swing. Lighting and spice, pipes burst open, but it feels so nice. Big swing energy. This is your final safety highs. Gatsby's ghost in a server rack. Jazz age hacked and there's no way back. Blueprints blaze with a glitchy grin. Now let the mayhem swing again. Big swing energy. I built this beat with a wrench and sap. Big swing energy. Now the stage explodes with clap. Big swing. Richard's delight. Steam jets fire and I take flight. Big swing energy. Mic drops into the night.
Not bad. Almost 5 hearts. I had 2 misses in that entire thing. Oh, look, I got 169. Giggity. So there's your big swing energy. That actually was a fun one to play. That's a fun one to play. Let's see here. Oh, the button is another really good one. Midnight Bumblebee Flight is actually, the other version's really good too, but you know, and Jaron, the thing was, the bridge did get complex. And the thing was, I was right there with it. It was just those two holds. I hit the button in time, but I didn't hold it long enough. There were 2 red slides that I missed. And those were my 2 misses. And that was enough to keep me from getting 5 hearts, too, which was like, But, yeah, the button should be another fun one. Let's see how this one turns. Actually, this is pretty... this one looks pretty straightforward. All right. Let's see what we got.
Richard built a gadget with a single red light. Said, push this if you need battle, all right. But it don't call his phone or ping a reply. It rips battle through space like a big missile flying by. Now he's on his back in a pile of debris. Squirrel grinning, saying, hold this for me. He was halfway done with his cram souffle. Finally sitting down after a long, hard day.
Click. Hush.
Now he's knee deep in my alert goose. Squirrel has a can saying, open this too. Oh, the button, don't push it, she does. No warning, no prep, just a big bad buzz. Battle screaming, girl, I'm losing my mind. But Squirrel's like, hey, I made cookies this time. Kleck.
Hush.
Beast rocket locked in prime. One more second, he'd have nuked it time.
Click. Hush.
Now he's sitting on a couch made of plush pink beans. Squirrel says, help me sort all my magazines. Crazy, but...
Okay. This is putting me to sleep, so I need to go back. I need to go back and take a look at something here. Did I select the button wave or did I? Let me see if that changes it at all. It doesn't. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the track fam, but then I'm going to jump in here and change the difficulty. Let's try medium. It didn't. Yeah, I didn't really detect it very well.
Richard built a gadget with a single red light. Said, push this if you need battle, all right. But it don't call his phone or ping a reply. It rips battle through space like a big missile flying by. Now he's on his back in a pile of debris. Squirrel grinning, saying, hold this for me. He was halfway done with his cram souffle. Finally sitting down after a long, hard day.
Click. Hush.
Now he's knee deep in my alert goose. Squirrel has a can saying, open this too. Oh, the button, don't push it, she does. No warning, no prep, just a big bad buzz. Battle screaming, girl, I'm losing my mind. Squirrel's like, hey, I made cookies this time. Click.
Hush!
Mid-battle with a scorched beast, rocket locked in prime. One more second, he'd have nuked it time.
Click! Hush!
Now he's sitting on a couch made of plush pink beans. Squirrel says, help me sort all my magazines. Crazy button blues. This is a big mess. Crazy button blues. I sure hope he's dressed. Oh, the button, don't push it, she does. No warning, no prep, just a big bad buzz. Battle screaming, girl, I'm losing my mind. But Squirrel's like, hey, I made cookies this time. Click. Whack!
And that's medium difficulty, fam. And that got me about 2 hearts, but that's okay. I think the game kept it on green because the rhythm is already complex enough. Didn't need to make it worse. Well, even on medium mode though, Jaron, it still kept it pretty simple. It's all in how it picked it up, I guess. But those are the kind of songs that'll be good for me to practice medium mode on, so to speak. So, fam, here's what I'm going to actually do right now. I'm going to go ahead and get our other music going here for the moment. Ads are coming up on Twitch. So, fam, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let those ads run. We let them run for 3 minutes every hour just so we can get them done once an hour and get them out of the way. While the ads are running, of course, we're going to step away ourselves, grab a little something to drink, and stretch our legs. When we come back, we're going to plow through a few more songs in our library here and play around a little bit more in Melody's Escape. Everybody, please don't go away. All right, fam. Looks like my timing was pretty good here. Twitch ads are done. I'm going to go ahead and jump right up to camera here. Give me 1 second. There we go, fam. There we go. Okay. So I have decided we'll jump into the ongoing Plur Respect album. We've got some songs done in there, just a couple, but I want to try out Respect's theme. And we're going to see how well it detects this. But I already do have it dialed up here, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and mute that out for the time being, or at least pause that, I should say. And let's give this a go. Oh, this one has a few changes in it. Maybe we'll get something really interesting out of this one. Let's see. Oh, I'm still on, oops, medium. Yeah, hang on a second. I want to get this back to relaxing. If I try to overfocus, my head's going to start to hurt a bit. I don't want to do that. Restart. Well, not quite 5 hearts, but we got close. We got close.
Ben's Tees. We'll give you a place to whack your ball.
And Ben, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome in. Hope all is good with you. Having an awesome Friday so far? You're doing good? Awesome. Awesome. Yours truly is dealing with a bad migraine day, unfortunately, so I'm not up on camera at all. Today was originally going to be an art day, but this game in particular seems to be the only thing that I've been able to play that keeps my headache at bay. So, yeah, we're going through some of the music we've created for the game and for the streams and otherwise, and trying out a little Melodies Escape too. So, and so far it's been a lot of fun. Let's see what we got. Oh, I've got, Tears in Rain and Shadowed Light both. I wonder how those would play out. Let's give those a shot. Oh, this one has some variety to it. All right, let's see what we get.
Magic warms the night so cold. Fabled hands of starlight hold. Fragile hope in shadowed night. Guided back into the light. Stay with us in the light. Wings of love will guard the night. Tears stay with us in the light. Wings of love will guard the night. Tears flowing into the streams to carry you back to your dreams.
Not bad. A little bit simple. I probably would have had a perfect on that, but I had to keep leaning away from the microphone to cough, fam, to be honest. Had a little bit of that going on. So, all right. Let's try the other one from this same album. We're going to do Tears and Rain. Let's see what we get for dynamics out of this one. Oh, actually, we get a few changes, don't we? Slower track, but well, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
Waterfalls, a crystal stream through my mind, a fragile dream. The tears rise up, a fleeting gleam. Emotions in every swirl. Memories drift, the past unfurls.
Wash it away.
The hurt, the signs,
Lost in the waves.
the sands of time.
Wash it away.
Where wind unwind, the ocean's deep, but so's my mind.
Lightning bursts, a great big sky.
Tears wash it away. The hurt, the signs, lost in the way. The sands of time, wash it away. Wash it away. The hurt, the signs, lost in the wave. The sands of time, wash it away.
That wasn't too bad. That one wasn't too bad. Not a lot of these are, it doesn't pick up a lot of dynamics unless you get into more energetic music. Let me see what I've got maybe that would match that. I'm looking for. Let's see if I have something a little bit more intense, or at least something that'll give us a little bit more of a dynamic. Let's try some more of the electro swing, because we've got some other really good ones in there. Actually, I want to try. I'm going to try Swing Into the Wasteland. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That'll hopefully give us a little bit more energy, and we can take it from there. Ooh, oh, lots of change-ups in this one too. Okay. All right, fam. Let's give it a shot. Perfect with almost 69 OKs. I'll take that. I will take that. All right, fam, let me get up on camera here real quick as myself. I'm going to go ahead and get the music going here again too. The background music. There we go. And fam, I'm going to actually get up on camera here real quick with everybody. Fam, I have been, as you all know, I've been struggling with this all day. And the further I'm getting, like I was actually missing things in the game because I kept leaning away from the microphone or otherwise to cough or something like that. Fam, while my headache has stayed roughly the same, it's gotten a little bit worse. It's more about what's going on with all this trash in my head right now. So I'm going to go ahead and call it for the day just because, again, I'm just so clogged up at the moment. It's getting ridiculous now. So rather than ride the struggle bus, we'll call it for today. We'll jump back in on Sunday, fam, and more than likely I'll be able to jump in a little bit early, and we'll make up for a little bit of the lost time today that we ended up losing at the end of the day. So, but fam, for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find somebody to share this love with. Hang on tight. This is just not going to get any better. And it's Friday. I'm sure we can find somebody fun to go right into. All right, quite a few people on today, fam. So we have some choices. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Working on once. Oh, that's really cool. All right. Fam, somebody that has become a favorite of the community. We met them through the game dev circles. We've raided into them a few times now. Otter Make Games is live streaming right now, and it looks like they are working on a game currently. And it's up on the screen being played. So I thought it would be a great thing for us to go check out. Fam, if you would for me, please, I've dropped the raid calls in chat. If you are subscribed, please use the first raid call that Lumia Stream put in. I'm sorry, if you're subscribed, please use the raid call that I put in. If you are not subscribed, please use the one that Lumia Stream put in. It's the same message, everybody. Just a matter of whether or not you've got access to our emotes. All right, everybody, we have begun the raid. One more time, thank you all so much for being here, fam. So much love to all of you. We will be back on Sunday starting by 1 p.m. Eastern, if not sooner, and we will be back with Hightail. But fam, until the time comes, please stay safe, stay healthy, and know that a big, bald, goofy comedic artist loves you dearly from the bottom of his heart. Take care, everybody, and please have an absolutely amazing night. I love all of you.